up, guys? My name is Mackenzie Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Nice to meet you if you're new. Before I get into things, make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos I post. Happy almost September, guys! Since it's almost September, I had to bring out the fall vibes. You already know I'm so excited for this fall season, and the holiday season is coming up, which is so exciting because if you know me, you know I'm a holiday freak. I love going all out for the holidays, and the fact that it's approaching quicker is like sad because like the year's gonna end soon, but like happy because like Christmas is the best thing ever, you know? So for today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys my monthly goals for September, how I came to those goals, and sort of why I'm implementing goal setting back into my life. For the longest time, I used to set goals. I used to have journals full of goals, page after page of stuff I wanted to accomplish, stuff I planned on doing. I had long-term goals, short-term goals. I was like the goal setting queen, but then I just kind of got out of that for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but it's been probably since January since I've actually set goals for myself. And that's a long time. I mean, we're like approaching the 9th month of the year without setting goals and having a really fixed purpose for things I want to accomplish. So I'm feeling like setting goals will really keep me on track because oftentimes I set goals for myself mentally. I don't write them down. I don't have a visual for them. And so I forget what I'm going towards. Goal setting to me is so important, and that's why I'm starting it again, because I just feel like it keeps you motivated because you know like what you want to accomplish, you have an idea of things that you want to get done in a certain amount of time. And I don't know about y'all, but that personally keeps me motivated to keep pushing if I remember I have those goals in the back of my head, especially if I have a visual with my goals, wake up and look at them every morning. It just keeps me excited about life. It keeps me looking forward to new things instead of either focusing on the past or worrying about what's going to happen in the future. I have these goals to look at and really prepare myself mentally for the upcoming month or upcoming year or whatever you're setting your goals for. So I'm going to just go ahead and kind of explain to you guys how I goal set. I typed these up and printed them out, but I'm probably going to handwrite them just because I feel like handwriting really puts it in your memory. But I just kind of did this for the video. Just typed it up really quickly because typing is obviously easier than handwriting. But again, I do recommend writing them out in your own handwriting just as more of like a visual. I'll definitely be doing that after this video. I kind of split my goals up into 5 sections and set 2 goals for each section. The reason I'm doing numbers is just for me mentally. I like to have everything neat, organized, and the same. So that's why I did 5 and 2. It just keeps it really simple. You can do you don't even have to do categories. You can do one long list of goals. I find that for me, if I categorize it, I can kind of split it up so I know what I need to work on when, if that makes sense, instead of just having one long list of goals that looks super overwhelming. You can have it broken up by sections and have those sections broken up by goals so you kind of know what you need to work on. These aren't in any specific order. I'm not prioritizing any of these. I'm just gonna tell you guys the sections I have: faith, health, personal, content, and school. So that's your 5 categories right there. These are the main areas of my life that I really feel I need to focus on this upcoming month. Obviously, if I had to prioritize, faith and school are definitely number 1, then health, then personal, then content. I am going to focus on content this month, but I'm not gonna let it get in the way of my mental health, so that's why it's last. When I made these categories last night, I tried to really focus in on what areas I want to improve myself in these sections. So setting goals for me is a way to recognize that I need self-improvement and a way to focus on the things I want to improve on, if that makes sense. All right, so the first category is faith. For my faith goals for September, I said Bible study every other day and practice worship 3 times a week. Now, Don't freak out on me about the every other day thing. I know I always preach, read your Bible every single day. Do it, do it, do it, do it. But for where I'm at right now, I just can't. Like, I'm not saying I'm not going to read the Bible every day, but I'm going to do an in-depth Bible study every other day. I'm going to work towards doing an in-depth every single day as we get closer to the end of the year, really preparing myself for the upcoming year, mentally, spiritually, all of that. But for right now, I really just want to get back into the swing of adding the word into my life. So I figure if I do every other day and I can start implementing a routine when I wake up, that would be very beneficial to me instead of trying to, jump the gun and do it every single day when I've been out of the routine of reading it. And who knows, as the month may go on, I may change this goal to every single day. But right now, it is just every other day. Practice worship 3 times a week. I've been having a really tough time with worship because I just feel like I'm not there spiritually. Like, some songs I super connect to, but some songs I just really didn't, and I was blaming it on everyone but myself. And then I come to realize, like, God kind of reminded me, what you put in is what you get out. And obviously I had gotten really comfortable with the songs because when you are on a worship team, you do a lot of the same songs throughout the month, and I just become so comfortable with it that I didn't practice. I didn't try to find that spiritual connection. So this month, I'm really going to try and focus on honing in that Holy Spirit when it comes to worship, and really just focusing on His presence and practicing, because again, what I put in is what I get out. And if I want a great outcome, if I want to feel His presence while I'm worshiping, I need to practice. I need to know what I'm doing, all of that good stuff. Next, on to health. Work out 4 to 5 times a week and stretch every day. These past few days, I've been kind of on a health grind. I don't want to say that and like jinx myself, but I've been eating pretty healthy, which if you know me, that's not like me at all. Obviously, I'm still enjoying some little sweet things here and there, but for the most part, I'm doing really good, which is like I'm so proud of myself because I put eating healthy off for so long, and finally I've just become so uncomfortable with how I look that I'm just like, okay, I'm doing it. And I think another big thing for me on that is like not forcing myself to do a restricted diet plan yet. Just slowly cutting unhealthy things out has seemed to really help me mentally. So along with the healthy eating, obviously I want to work out to get the best results. And with dance and cheer, I am very active. But on top of that, I would like to work out 4 to 5 days a week. And when I say workout, I don't necessarily mean like full on gym every 4 to 5, like every day that I'm working out. I just mean just get active for 30 to 45 minutes a day. Run, do a quick at-home workout, do an ab workout, do a hip workout. Like, I don't mean like full-on gym every single day that I work out, because that's just not me. But I just mean getting active and not being a couch potato. And then stretch every day. This one's pretty self-explanatory. As I just said, I do cheer and dance. Flexibility is necessary, and because of my hip dysplasia, flexibility is something I have struggled with for a very long time, but I'm going to try and stretch every day just to maybe strengthen my hips, if that's the correct terminology. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. But strengthen my hips and really just work on getting as flexible as I can with my hips. Now on to personal. I want to create a weekly and monthly budget and finish my communication book. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw I started a new book about communication and leadership, and I am loving it so far. So my goal is to finish that by the end of September, and you may be saying that is a lot of time. And yes, that is a lot of time. But when you have a schedule like mine, you need to prioritize school reading over fun reading and Bible reading over fun reading. So I don't always necessarily have time to just grab a fun read and read it. So I'm trying to finish this book by the end of September. No. I will finish this book by the end of September. And then to create a weekly and monthly budget, I have a lot of exciting things coming up in the future of just life, honestly. I'm turning 18 in not a few months, I have a while. But I have some trips I would like to go on. I have some stuff I would like to buy, things I want to see, people I want to meet. You know the drill. So I'm going to sit down this month and really work with my mom on focusing on a weekly budget so I know how much I need to put away in savings every week and how much I can spend. Honestly, I really don't spend a lot of money on stuff besides food. I'm not a big shopper. I'm not a big nail doer. I'm not a big hair doer. Like, I really, if you guys know me, I usually let my hair grow out for a very long time. This is just because it just got done. But I don't really spend a lot of money except on eating out and fast food. So if I can cut down on that, which I have been doing obviously because I've been eating a little bit healthier, that will be very beneficial. But I still want to sit down and really just have a visual, because I'm a very visual person. If you haven't gotten that in this video so far, and have an actual visual of how much I'm saving, how much I'm spending, and kind of have a layout for the next few months of how much money I'll have saved up after that, so I can really see how much I'm going to need to make for these trips and stuff, if that makes sense. Now on to content. I am so happy I finally set content goals again. I've been putting it off just because, like, I don't know, I get in like these slumps where it's like, yes, content, post, do this, do that. Instagram story idea, Instagram post idea, YouTube video idea. And then it's like I go weeks, sometimes even months, without feeling motivated to push out content for you guys. But that is all about to change because I know my goals. So for content, I said post on Instagram 3 times a week and post on YouTube once a week. This is a very small content goal because eventually I would like to get to posting on Instagram every single day, or at least 5 days out of the week, and posting on YouTube 2 to 3 times a week, depending on the schedule. So this is a pretty small goal for myself, but I don't want to overwhelm myself right out the gate, kind of like I'm doing with my Bible reading. So I figured 3 times a week is pretty good for Instagram. I know everyone says you need to post every single day, but because I am a full-time student on top of dance, on top of cheer, I don't have time to go and do photo shoots every single day like all these other content creators do. So, 3 times a week I feel like is going to be really good. Another kind of goal inside of that 3 times a week is really posting content that is beneficial to someone, not just posting selfies with a freaking emoji caption, but actually posting content that is relevant, posting content that is helpful, and posting content that has a purpose. I don't just want to post a post. And then obviously posting on YouTube once a week, as we know, as we can tell, if you just scroll down my YouTube channel, you can see I have never been super consistent with content. Yes, maybe for 1 to 2 months or maybe 2 weeks, but I've never ever been super consistent. I think the only time I've ever been like on point consistent is when I started my YouTube channel 3 years ago, but I've never made a plan for myself. I've never had a posting schedule. So implementing this 1 time a week, and I have a set day and time that I'm going to be posting as well, that I will announce once this video goes up. I think I'll really be able to get into the swing of things because I know when I need to have the video edited by, I know what time it has to be up, all of that fun stuff. And then lastly, my least favorite category, but one of the most important ones, unfortunately, is school. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with school. I love my school, I love the atmosphere, I love most of my professors, and I love the people at my school, and my school is just amazing. Like, if you go to my school, you know. If you know, you know. Like, I freaking love my school. But obviously, school is not the most exciting. It's not the most fun to have to sit in a classroom for 4 hours out of your day. My goals for the month of September for school are to complete college applications due in October and apply for 1 scholarship per week. Completing my college apps that are due in October. All of the schools I want to apply for, well, most of them, are on the Common app, which is, if you're a senior, you know, but it's like the place, and you go and put all your information in, ACT, SAT scores, GPA, classes taken, all of that in one spot, and it like fills in the application for you for your schools. So like you don't have to fill out all the same information multiple times. It's all in one spot for you. So most of that information is filled out. Most of my applications are almost ready to go, but I want to make it a focus to make sure those applications get in before their deadline in October. And then apply for 1 scholarship per week. This is something I should have started a long time ago, but there is a website called Stalk, not sponsored, but you just fill in your information, and you have to fill in a ton of information about yourself. Like, I'm pretty sure it took me like 2 days of really sitting down and focusing to fill in all the information about myself. And then it gives you different scholarships you can apply for. And I feel like if I apply for 1 every week, at least for this first month, it gives me some ground, kind of knowing what to expect. And we have less than a year now till I will be going off to college, and college is really expensive, and my parents are such a blessing in the fact that they are trying to teach me how to go through college debt-free without student loans. So I'm really trying to now focus on getting those scholarships to be able to help pay for that, if that makes sense. That wraps up this week's video. I'm so excited to share my goals for you and kind of how I plan them out. If you would like to see videos like this every single month with my goals for each month, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you would like to stalk any of my social media, everything is down below in the description. I want you on this journey with me. Content is coming this month, as I just told you guys. So make sure you follow me on all my social media. Feel free to hit me up at any time if you have prayer requests or anything along the lines of that. My DMs are always open. Before you leave, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed so you can become a part of the Yodo fam. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.